if I need to suspend something from the top and the bottom, as I increase both channels, because this one is reversed. If I try to do this, say, with these two, where neither one of them are reversed, which is going to be the second and the third channel, you see they go in opposite direction. And that may not be what we want. So being able to reverse the direction of any of the servos can come in quite handy. Something else that we can do is we can set the limit, the amount of travel that we're going to have. Let's set everything to 0, so there's no reverse, and we're going to have a base address of 1. But I'm going to set the third and the fourth channel control the lower limit and the upper limit of the first servo. The next two channels are for the second servo, next servo, next servo. You need a 16-channel DMX controller to set all of the parameters. But if you only have an 8-channel controller, you can still set the base address, the status byte, which is the reverse, and you can set the upper and lower limits of the first, second, and the third servos if you have an 8. Got everything set to 0, so I'm going to have a base address of 1. Incidentally, if you set the base address to 0 or 1, it equals 1. There is no DMX 0 base address normally. So, but I'm going to set channel 3 and 4, let's say, put the lower limit about here and the upper limit about here. Now when I set my base address, it's going to set the base address to 1, nothing being reversed, inverted, but the first servo will not go all the way to 0, nor will it go all the way to the maximum. It's going to stay here. In case I've got mechanical limitations, I don't want to break the device. So with that set the way it is, we're going to, again, set the base address. My paper clip, stick it in the hole, flashes 3 times. Now you'll notice nothing's happened, or nothing's changed with the second servo, but the first servo, see, it won't go, that's as far as it goes. That way, if you've got, you see, it won't go all the way to the top either. It only goes to those 2. So in case you have a mechanical limitation where you don't want the servo to travel the entire distance, you can set that. And of course you can set that on all 7 servos, along with the inversion of all 7 servos.